Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell to watch our videos before anybody else. Hello folks, this is Aitan Acha from InspiredToRise.com and Chhota Bheem is the secret of my energy. So guys, today we are going to talk about Xiaomi's Mi A1 smartphone. The Xiaomi Mi A1 comes with a Full HD 5.5-inch display with rounded edges, 2.5D curved glass display, Corning Gorilla Glass protection. It has a full metal body, and on the right hand side you have the power button and the volume rocker. On the left hand side you get the SIM tray slot, which is a hybrid SIM tray slot, and at the top you have the infrared sensor for this smartphone. At the bottom you have the USB Type-C along with the 3.5mm jack, and you also get the speaker grill for this phone. Now let's talk about what's inside the smartphone. It comes with a Qualcomm Snapdragon 625 octa-core chipset at 2.02 GHz. It is a 14nm chipset, so heating issues are negligible on this one. It comes with 4 GB of RAM, 64 GB of internal storage. This smartphone is a part of Google's Android One program. So what Android One means is that this smartphone would be amongst the first to get regular Android updates, regular security updates from Google, and that makes it a quite good choice when compared to something like the Coolpad Coolplay 6 or Motorola's Moto G5s Plus. If you talk about the sensors, then it does come up with all of the sensors that you need for a great smartphone experience, and this device also supports USB OTG. Now let's take a closer look at the benchmark scores for this phone. So all of the benchmark scores for this phone indicated that the performance is above average, it's in the good range, and even while using the smartphone I felt that the phone was quite good, but the system animations were a little bit laggy at some places, and I guess this is something that needs to be fixed, and Xiaomi guys can definitely fix this with software updates, and you can also fix this by going into developer options and reducing the duration of the animations. The Mi A1 comes with a dual camera which has a 12-megapixel wide-angle camera and a 12-megapixel telephoto lens. Both are RGB sensors, and the 12-megapixel telephoto lens comes with 2x optical zoom. You also have the portrait mode, and you have Beautify 3.0, and because of the fact that this is a Google-backed smartphone, you also get unlimited backup on Google Photos. Now let's take a look at the image samples and the video samples taken from this phone. So I would say that the portrait mode still needs a little bit finishing on this phone, as the faces of the people that I shot became a little bit soft, and that is something that needs a little bit of tweaking. But still the portrait mode on this one is quite good, and I have to say that they have done quite a stellar job with the camera. Overall camera quality is quite good considering the price range. Only the Moto G5s Plus comes up with a little bit better shots in some lighting conditions, but this camera is also up to the mark. The front camera also is quite good, but I have to say that the color reproduction is something which is a little bit behind the likes of Coolplay 6 or the Moto G5s Plus. If I talk about videos, then it's capable of capturing up to 4K HD videos from the back camera and Full HD videos from the front camera, both of which had quite good quality, but the stabilization present on these videos is not up to the mark. I guess that's something that these guys need to improve. If OIS is not present, at least work on the inbuilt EIS. The device comes with a 3080 mAh battery, and on paper it does seem less, but the 14nm chipset combined with a stock Android approach, I guess that would give you quite good standby time and battery life also. But real world battery life needs to be seen, and that can only be determined after I use this phone for a long period of time.
Xiaomi has also claimed that the thermal performance of this phone would be great because of the pyrolytic graphite sheet, and this device also has the USB Type-C charger with 380 volts.
And now let's test the audio playback for this smartphone.
The audio playback was quite good and loud, and this smartphone supports high impedance headphones, and also it has a standalone audio DAC, so that makes things better. It has a fingerprint resistant back, and the launch day offers include 200 GB additional data by Airtel.
Now it's time to play some heavy duty games on this one, and this smartphone does come up with quite good specifications, so it was able to play something like Grand Theft Auto San Andreas with ease. I was able to play a lot of HD games on this one with ease, and I can easily say that the stock Android approach mixed with the good specifications makes sure that you are able to run HD games also on this one with quite some ease. So guys, the Mi A1 Xiaomi Android One smartphone would retail for a price of 14,999, and for this price I believe it's a great smartphone. It's competing directly against the Coolpad Cool Play 6 and the Moto G5s Plus, and I have to say that it has a better design than both of them. Cuff iPhone, cuff. The dual camera implementation on this one is also quite good when compared to both of them. The sharpness is on point, color saturation is not that much great, but still I believe that with software updates, a few of the minor cons that are present in this phone can be easily solved, and this phone might become the best phone under the sub 15k price bracket. Even right now it's quite a good phone, only the battery life is something that I'm not so sure about on this phone, but you have Google's hand behind this phone, and Google's Android One program means that this phone would get a lot of support. Android Oreo update would come to this phone within this year, and it would also get the Android P update. So that's something that has been assured by Google, and I have to say that Xiaomi with this phone have certainly cemented their position. They were known for their MIUI, they were known for a different approach than stock Android, but with a phone which has the Xiaomi hardware prowess, great specifications at a low price point, and also the stock Android experience along with a promising dual camera setup, and we have a winner of a phone here. So guys, this was it for this video. In case you like this one, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button. Do go crazy on that thumbs up button. Even Chota Bheem wants you to do that. You see how crazy he is. So just go crazy on that thumbs up button, and if you have any doubts or comments, just leave them in the comment section below. And guys, no matter what you do, stay inspired to rise.